So, you just finished Interstellar, huh? That mind-blowing ride with black holes, tear-jerking father-daughter moments, and that Hans Zimmer score still echoing in your head. Since dropping in 2014, it's become a modern classic, blending epic world-building with deep themes of love, survival, and humanity's place in the universe. But now comes the big question. What do you watch next? If you're craving that same mix of awe and emotion, don't worry, we've got you covered. These 10 TV shows capture the interstellar magic, but with even more time to dive into their worlds and characters. This is Series Finder. Let's jump right in.
She has a name.
So does this. I call it Vera.
All right, coming in at number 10, we've got Firefly. This is one of those sci-fi shows that fans just won't let go of. And for good reason. It takes place in a future where Earth is no longer livable, so humans have spread across space. Enter Serenity, a scrappy little spaceship with a crew of misfits led by Captain Malcolm Reynolds. They take on odd and often shady jobs to survive, all while staying off the radar of the all-powerful Alliance. But here's the fun part. This isn't just a space show, it's got Wild West vibes. Think outlaws, smugglers, and dusty frontier towns, but in space. The crew? Absolutely amazing. They bicker, joke, and always have each other's backs, making you feel like part of the family. And yeah, it only lasted one season. Why do the best shows always get canceled? But it's packed with action, heart, and unforgettable moments. A must-watch for any sci-fi fan. All right, sliding into number 9, we've got The Expanse. If you want a sci-fi show that actually feels like our future, this is it. Messy, intense, and totally gripping. We're 200 years ahead, and humanity's all over the solar system. But instead of peace, you've got Earth, Mars, and the Belt on the edge of war. It all kicks off with a woman's mysterious disappearance, pulling together a wild mix of characters, like the scrappy crew of the Rocinante, and a political powerhouse trying to keep things from exploding. But here's where it gets crazy. As they dig deeper, they uncover secrets that could change everything. Oh, and let's not forget the alien tech, especially the Ring, a creepy ancient structure that leads to mind-blowing discoveries. What makes The Expanse so good? It's got political drama, survival struggles, and moments that make you feel tiny compared to the universe. It's smart, packed with twists, and keeps things real and intense. If you love deep space drama with serious stakes, this one's a must-watch. All right, coming in at number 8, we've got Westworld. This one's a total mind-bender. Imagine a futuristic amusement park where everything looks like the Wild West, except the cowboys, outlaws, and townsfolk. Yeah, they're actually super realistic androids. And rich guests, they pay big bucks to live out their wildest fantasies. No rules, no consequences. Sounds fun, right? Well, not for long. Some of these androids start remembering things they shouldn't, and suddenly they're questioning their entire reality. That's when things go off the rails. But this show isn't just about robots. It's about what it really means to be human, how memories define us, and whether free will is even real. The story flips between the park's creators, the guests treating it like their personal playground, and the androids trapped in the middle. It's thrilling, emotional, and packed with twists that'll have you questioning everything. If you love shows that mess with your mind in the best way possible, Westworld is a must-watch.
It's dangerous and we really have to go. Now, Cooper.
All right, landing in number 7, we've got Black Mirror. This is the show that'll make you side-eye your phone and rethink every piece of tech you own. It's an anthology series, which means every episode is a whole new story. No repeats, just fresh, mind-blowing ideas. And trust me, some of them will mess with your head. Imagine social media controlling your life, virtual reality warping your mind, or AI going way too far. It's all here, and it hits hard. Some episodes feel like they're set 5 minutes into the future, while others take place in worlds so advanced, they'll make your brain hurt. But no matter where it goes, it always asks the same big questions. What happens when we rely too much on tech? How does it change who we are? And are we even ready for the future we're creating? It's deep, unsettling, and sometimes a little too real. If you love shows that make you think and maybe freak out just a little, Black Mirror is a must-watch. All right, snagging number 6 spot, we've got Dark. This German thriller will have your brain doing backflips and your heart racing at the same time. It all kicks off with a kid vanishing in a small, super eerie town, but this isn't just another missing person case. Nope. There's a time-traveling wormhole hidden in the woods, and that's where things get wild. The story jumps between 1953, 1986, and 2019, showing how the past, present, and future are all insanely connected. 4 families are at the center of it all, and their secrets? So tangled they cross generations. You'll see choices ripple across timelines, messing with lives in ways that'll blow your mind. But beyond the crazy time loops, this show hits deep. It's about family, identity, and how every decision matters. And don't worry if time travel usually confuses you. Dark explains it in a way that feels smart but not impossible. If you love shows that make you think, feel, and play detective, this one's going to be your next obsession. All right, coming in at number 5, we've got For All Mankind. This show takes history and flips it on its head in the coolest way possible. Imagine this. It's the 1960s, and instead of the US landing on the moon first, the Soviet Union beats them to it. Boom, the space race never slows down. Suddenly, humanity is pushing harder, moving faster, and reaching for the stars in ways we never did in real life. We're talking moon bases, Mars missions, and non-stop space exploration. But this isn't just about rockets and spacewalks. It's about the people behind it all. Astronauts, engineers, and their families all fighting to make history while juggling personal struggles, sacrifices, and massive pressure. It's emotional, inspiring, and packed with what-if moments that'll blow your mind. By mixing real-life events with awesome fictional twists, For All Mankind gives us a peek at a world where we never stopped reaching for the stars. And it's absolutely breathtaking.
I propose that in order to vote, every British citizen must take an IQ test.
All right, grabbing the number 4 spot, we've got Years and Years. This show feels way too real, and that's what makes it so powerful. It follows the Lyons family, an ordinary UK family, across 30 years as the world around them changes at lightning speed. At first, it's just normal life, but before you know it, the future starts rushing in, with politics, climate disasters, and wild new tech turning everything upside down. And the craziest part? It all feels like it could actually happen. The show doesn't just throw big global events at you, it shows how they mess with real people's lives. Their jobs, relationships, and even the smallest everyday choices all start to shift in ways that hit deep. The Lyons family feels like your own, just trying to hold it together while the world spins out of control. It's emotional, raw, and even a little scary, but in a way that keeps you hooked. If you've ever wondered where we're actually headed, Years and Years will leave you thinking and feeling for days. All right, sliding into 3 is Foundation, a sci-fi drama that's basically one giant chess match, but with the fate of the universe on the line. Based on Isaac Asimov's legendary books, this one takes us into a far-off future where the galactic empire is falling apart, and no one wants to admit it. Enter Hari Seldon, a genius mathematician who's cracked the code on predicting the future. Yeah, seriously. He figures out that the empire is doomed, but if humanity prepares now, we can cut down the chaos and rebuild faster. His plan? Create a foundation to preserve knowledge, history, and hope. Sounds like a solid idea, right? Well, not everyone's on board. What follows is a roller coaster of power struggles, betrayals, and unexpected threats that make survival way harder than anyone expected. The show is huge, emotional, and packed with mind-blowing ideas about science, power, and what it takes to save the future. If you love epic sci-fi with high stakes and deep stories, Foundation is going to blow your mind. All right, taking the number 2 spot is Station 11, a drama that's going to hit you right in the feels, but in the best way possible. Imagine this. A deadly flu pandemic wipes out most of humanity. And just like that, the world as we know it is gone. The story jumps between two timelines, one before everything falls apart, when life is normal but hanging by a thread, and another 19 years later, where the few survivors are trying to figure out how to actually live in this new world. And at the heart of it all, a group of traveling actors and musicians bringing art and hope to scattered communities. Because even when everything is broken, stories, music, and human connection still matter. This one is emotional, raw, and deeply moving. You'll feel the weight of loss, but also the beauty of resilience. It's about survival, not just in the finding food way, but in the heart and soul way. If you love shows that make you think, feel, and appreciate the little things in life, Station 11 is a must-watch. And finally, grabbing the #1 spot is Three Body Problem, a sci-fi thriller that'll have your brain buzzing and your heart racing. Based on Liu Cixin's epic book series, this one kicks off when scientists on Earth make first contact with an ancient alien civilization. Sounds amazing, right? Well, not so fast. These aliens, not exactly rolling out the welcome mat, and figuring out what they actually want turns into a mind-bending mystery. The show dives deep into some seriously wild science, like the Three Body Problem, a cosmic math headache that's way more than just numbers. It weaves together past, present, and future to reveal how this one discovery could change everything. It's intense, emotional, and packed with twists that'll have you questioning who to trust and what's at stake. The wonder is huge, but so is the danger. If you love shows that make you think, feel, and maybe stare up at the stars a little differently, Three Body Problem is the ultimate ride. And that's a wrap. 10 amazing shows to keep that interstellar magic alive. Whether it's the mind-bending twists of Dark, the space adventures of The Expanse, or the emotional depth of Station 11, there's something here for every sci-fi fan. So, which one are you watching first? Drop your pick in the comments. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more epic recommendations. Until next time, keep exploring the cosmos and let love guide you through the stars. See ya.